Welcome to Passionpreneur Success Stories. It's great to see your journey, very inspiring one. So welcome to Passionpreneur Success Stories.
It's my pleasure, Fatah Khan. It's really an awesome experience by being into the Passionpreneur community. I'm very glad got an opportunity to meet with you on this sharing of my success story.
Great, and definitely you have already inspired a lot of people there. Your journey is very inspiring. Right? Today, you've already got success in your passion. But before we talk about your passion, the success you got and all, let's understand before Passionpreneur Mastermind, right? Before joining this mentorship program, how was your life? Like, did you have any businesses that you ran? What kind of things that you were doing in the past?
Okay, so basically, I have completed my education and then I have started my career as an IT professional. And I have played multiple roles as part of my career. And last 4 years, I'm working as a product owner in a company. And I always had this idea that I want to own a company. That was my dream, which just because I couldn't own it, I wanted to own a product. That's where I chose the path to be a product owner. So if not now, later in my life, I wanted to own a business where I can be called as an entrepreneur. So that's where it all started. And coming to my journey before Passionpreneur, I'm working as a product owner. I always spend some time on my personality development. I have a family to take care. I have 2 beautiful children. So I'm a working mother. But there were challenges too. Because I was being very underpaid according to my job role or standards. And then every project where I have been, I used to spend a lot of efforts, but still some reason your efforts are not paid off. And then I always had this business idea too. Back in 2016, I wanted to start a business when my elder daughter was 1 year old. But then there has been this discussion. Do you want to quit your job and start a business? Would it be a right choice to make or not? That is something. And again, so we dropped that thought at that point of time. And back in 2020, there was this period where I wanted to be back to the business. Let's get started with the kids play area or a Ferns and Pedal franchise. If I don't want to start a business, let me take a franchise and get started. But then due to, I would like to thank you, Corona. The reason is I did not get started. Ideally, it was supposed to be on Jan 2020, but from March 2020, there has been a lockdown and all. There have been a Corona breakout and it has changed everyone's career. And so finally, after joining Passionpreneur Mastermind, I have given life to it. So there is a saying which says, right, universe does not give you what you want. It gives when it is best time for you. So 2 times I tried, but I couldn't take it forward. But this time I wasn't thinking that I'll start a business. I wanted to understand what am I passionate about, because my mind is always wavering. I had a lot of ideas to get started. And then when I came to Passionpreneur, I got a lot of clarity and understanding what needs to get started, how needs to get started. And here I am with the fun park.
Great. That's nice to know the journey. And I can relate to it. Like, I can understand how challenging it is when you are balancing your personal life, right, with 2 kids, started some businesses, tried in the past, and also in job when you were like not being paid well, the kind of pain that you have, and then you started the journey. So what actually inspired you to join Passionpreneur mentorship program?
So I know the value of mentorship. The reason is, as part of my job, there was a mentorship training given for a product owner, and people from different platforms are brought in, and we had a 1 month mentorship training over there. So which has given the complete picture. You get to work on the real-time environment, the real challenges which you will not be generally facing as part of your project. Okay, and mentorship is not something. Again, I'll go back to my career. When I was at 8 years, I was attending one of the training programs. Okay, I was doing some certification. There, I did meet a mentor. He said he has quit his job for last 10 years because he's mentoring people on how they can get succeed in their life. So I had a bit of idea on what mentorship program is, what value it could bring out, how you can be isolated from others, how you can stand out by yourself. At the same time, what motivated me to be part of Passionpreneur is the passion, the purpose it is driving, and the priority which we are giving to ourselves. So when I say that, I have been into the first what caught my attention was quit your 9 to 5 job and follow your passion. That was the tagline which stuck my mind. The reason is I was working from 11 to 11 job. You can understand how painful it would be. Then I have attended that webinar, and then I joined the 3-day masterclass where I have literally seen taking up an idea by using an Excel sheet, how you can identify your niche, how you can build a product around it, how you can bring out value. So it is not something somebody is asking you to do it. It is something what I'm interested, what I'm passionate about, and me doing it. So what else is needed? It's me, Umanjali, following her passion. I'm following the purpose of my life and living it fully. That is what which has made me join the Passionpreneur Mastermind.
Superb. And once you joined the Passionpreneur Mastermind, you spoke about the passion, and also were you able to identify your passion? And if yes, what is your passion that you're following today?
So actually, before I joined Passionpreneur, I was more interested in solving the recycled cloth wastage. Okay, that was something I wanted to solve, but I doesn't know how to it. But I always wanted to, because that people are focusing on recycling plastic, leather, but even cloth is something which is wasted. So that, but after coming here, it's more about assessing my skill set, what I like to. And there is a tie break here. I have two passions which I'm following. So one is on building the agile and product mindset in individuals. The purpose of it, most of us are working individuals, working professionals, be in IT or any other industry, and they can see that though they have joined at the same time, someone's growth rate is very rapid, someone's growth rate is not so. What is the reason? Could be people say they work in an agile environment, people say they work in a product-based company, but still once they join, are they really living up to their skills? Are they really utilizing that mindset? Then they should be actually utilizing all the skills and values into their personal life also. Be agile means be understanding, be implemented, have a retro in your life, understand what is happening frequently, think from a customer point of view. If I'm a mom, I should think from my daughter's view and all. So that is my primary niche. The secondary niche was, as I was telling about the business which I wanted to start back when I was having my elder daughter, it was on having a kids play area. So the locality which I have does not have any play area. And we are taking our daughters to engage them every week by traveling at least 14 to 20 kilometers.
Oh.
So we thought so much of opportunities there. And we recently had a lot of transformation in the locality where we are staying. Okay, I can see a lot of growth opportunities because the land rate itself has grown by 70% in last 3 years.
Wow. And which city are you based out of?
Hyderabad.
Okay.
Thanks to our KTR. And, because it is a growing city and my locality has been grown drastically. So there are a lot of schools, there are a lot of kids, but we do not have a lot of parks here. And as in our society, 80% are IT employees. And every weekend our challenge is, where should we take our two kids? So we thought, okay, why don't we get started? As I was telling, so these were my two niche which I was focusing on. Because of PPM, I have have trained a couple of people as well. But then when there was a discussion like if I want to be successful, I need to have few sources of income. And I was already working from 11 to 11 work life. So I thought, if ever I want to quit my job, what is that I should do? Okay, let me start my business. If I want to quit my job, I'll have my business as a backup and I can focus on it. Then I have prioritized my business. I have kept agile mindset, rest all things, priority 2, 3, 4. I have brought this as a primary place because it took only 3 months to set it up. And I would really say it is a miracle to have a business set up in 3 months. We have seen it in March and we have opened our fun park in June.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been all because of this learning. I have prioritized it. I wanted to start the business. I know the pain problems. We are seeing a lot of working parents. Even kids want to get out of their mobile. They want to go out and play. We do not have a lot of outdoor parks. We cannot build an outdoor park. Let's do an indoor park. And that's why we named it as the fun park.
Mm.
And then so there are kids who are going to come up, but even parents doesn't get a time to stay away from kids, even they are volunteering it. So we thought, why don't we give an options to engage parents also? While kids are playing, let us give some free time for parents also. They can also spend some time. So they can play the indoor games like caroms, chess, or they can get themselves relaxed, which is needed as a parent. At least 10 minutes of relaxation. So we have introduced Robot Touch in order to make it unique from rest all the organizations or play areas. Our play area has the play area plus the 3D dance floor, which is the highlight, I could say, because everyone whoever comes, they dance, they make a reel out of it, and they keep on dancing. And parents get an opportunity to relax, and they are learning in an interactive game. Where we are, if I go to a mall, I will spend or I'll recharge my card with 1,000 to 1,500. But here in the same 1 hour play area, they get to play all those, not in a small screen, but in a 8x10 screen. So they can touch, they can play, and the activities were focused or also totally onto the learning game. Because I have a critic at my home. She's nothing but my daughter. She says, Mom, I don't know how to play this game. This is very interesting. I want to solve this puzzle. So when we are playing, we should introduce learning that engages their mindset. And they'll feel like, okay, I'm getting learned when I'm not playing.
Amazing.
So considering all this, we have come forward and given life to this fun park.
Amazing. I love the concept of the fun park, the way you have understood the problems of your customers, right? And put this into place. So is it like struggling business? Is it growing business? Have you made some money, some profits out of it? What is it right now?
To be very frank, if people come to a business, they say like, don't expect any returns from at least 6 months. Right. First, you need to put the efforts, just work on it and get the outcome. It's been 2 months and I am profitable from month 1.
Wow. And how much have you monetized till now?
I have monetized 4 lakhs in 2 months.
Wow. 4 lakhs in just 2 months in a new business, right? Where you did not knew like anything about business from there, right? You have really monetized well. So that's very inspiring. But then the thought process, I love the thought process where you understood the customers, right? The kids, you're using your kids also examples from understanding their problems and all. How did this thought process build? Were you always an entrepreneur from the beginning, or your family has a lot of entrepreneurs? How did this come to you?
My family doesn't have any entrepreneur background, but it was my dad's idea. He always wanted us to be independent. My dad wanted me to see as a gazetted officer. To be very frank, he wanted me to sign with a green pen. I said, I know I cannot be a government employee because somehow I'm not connected with it. But there is one more way I can sign with a green pen, that is being proprietor of an organization.
Wow. And how does it make you feel today when you are owner of your own organization, growing well, right? How does it make you feel?
It really makes me feel very happy. I'm very emotional when I come to that point, because here I own a business. And second thing, when I got up about my dad, I want to thank my mom, because she has been very hardworking. She has this idea how to talk to gain customers. So that is something I have learned from her. So this is a dream come true. Very unexpected moment, dream come true. Because I'm working, no one will expect you to quit your job and start a business. And I have made a business, and I was like, why are you thinking so much about a business? You are putting yourself into the risk and all. But now after 2 months, when I see schools approaching us, they want to tie up with us. They want to engage. Hey, can we get tied with your fun park? We want to engage our children. We don't have a playground in our school. We want to get tied up with you.
Wow.
That is
In
something.
2 months, you are getting opportunities, collaborations. Like, this is amazing.
When I get to talk to my fellow community members or my friends, they said, not everyone can take a day step like you. It is, everyone will have thoughts, everyone will have ideas which they want to do, but not everyone will take that step up in their life and come out of it. So here I would like to give a lot of appreciation to my husband, who has been backbone for me, because he said, you are having that passion, you are having that fire, you can always feel free to try it out. So you getting such a backbone is always important in your life.
Wow, I am loving this conversation. You are inspiring a lot of your friends out there. You are actually going ahead and building a parallel business along with your job, along with taking care of your kids, right? Very inspirational. I know it's not easy, like looking at multiple things, but the way you have built your business, right, and mindset. How does your mom feel about it? Like when you are able to grow your business and do something parallelly here?
She was actually happy when I said I want to start a business, but then she was also terrified because me risking my love job is something where I get something coming out every month into my bank account. Business is something only if I'm successful, it will give me returns. But she also knows, because she has done a bit of business in her life. She had a clothes store. She said, Mom, you are the one who can inspire us, because you have earned lakh even in a month, though we couldn't get anything in the entire year. So when she has come to know, she was like, okay, you are trying it out, let me help you. And she's now very happy because she is seeing a lot of value we are bringing in. We are making a lot of kids engaged. Whenever there is a party hosted, whenever there is a collaboration happening, she is very happy with the progress, whatever is being seen so far.
Super. That's amazing. The way I think you're growing and transforming. Now, there are people who are like just like you in job, right? Want to do something really big in their lives, right? Housewives, especially having kids and all. Like, what is the message you want to give to them, right? About business, about their passion?
I would like to say everyone has to take a step at certain point of their life to choose what they really want. The reason is that's where I talk about agile and product mindset. I have started my career with other people, but today I'm a product owner, not everyone are. Today I own a business, not everyone are. Everyone are successful in their own journey, but it is you who are gonna define your journey. At the end of the day, end of your life, you should have that fulfillment for your life, not somebody else.
Absolutely. I completely agree with that. Fulfillment is very important in life.
And being women, in our early careers, we end up having the focus on study. Once we get and dependent on the family or friends or anything, after marriage, we take up the responsibilities. You are saying that you are capable enough to take a responsibility of a new family, like, and you can grow the family, you can give good education. But most of the times we forget that we are responsible for our lives also. We need to have a mark on our life also.
Absolutely. I think very powerful message there, because I think some parents, especially women, they get so engrossed in their families and all, they don't really prioritize themselves. I think you are definitely an inspiration for many out there, Umanjali. So thank you for that powerful message. And now, what is your big goal in the next 1 year? What do you want to accomplish?
In the next 1 year, I want to see this business growing. I already have my quarterly, half yearly, and 1 year plans for it. So the first 3 months was to getting into the market. We don't want to rush. The reason is we are just new to the business, and we don't want to just say that we can do XYZ, ABC to do XYZ. We don't want to do that. We want to go one step at a time. And then after 3 months, let's get collaborated more. After 6 months, let's advertise more, so that we will know over the time it should be graph which is growing, not like we'll go with a high speed and then fall it off. So the envision is to make it successful. If everything goes well, I want to open a second branch in less than a year. That's my goal.
And financial goal, what is your financial goal? How much money do you want to make? How much revenue or profits?
I will not say that, but it is more like I have kept some investment because it is an area which needs to be tapped. It is a space. So if I clear whatever I have invested, that's the biggest portion.
Amazing. I'm sure you will be able to, and you will be able to develop that multiple things that you want to. And you are still into job, is what you said, right? And
Yes.
I want to hear the job story, right? You were into job, and then I know you shifted a couple of months back or so. So, how did this shift happen, and what is the kind of professional benefit or the financial benefit you got from that?
Okay. So I was working that where I was crying on 11 to 11 job. Because I was carrying that motherly guilt, I was not able to spend enough time with my kids. At the end of the day, I'm earning, but I'm not able to spend with time with my kid. But because of the thought process, because of the authority I have gained from Passionpreneur that I'm capable of it, I'm doing all this. It's just I'm not showcasing. It's just I'm not delivering. So I have taken a job switch. But this interview has been the best in my entire life. This is just as my fresher interview. When I joined, just came out of my college, I know who I am. These are my skill sets. I just talked about it. So here I told them I'm passionate about it. I'm attending a entrepreneurship training related where I can follow my passion. I'll be working on a business. I'll be working on a book. Irrespective of knowing all the things, they are happy to have me. That is the first thing which I really loved about this company. So I've done this switch. They gave me close to, I got a good percentage hike. But if I talk in terms of number, earlier I used to get X, now I'm getting 2X.
Wow. In your income also, salary also is 2x, plus you are making lakhs from your business. I think this is really amazing. You are doing a lot of things. Now, you said about one thing called as motherly guilt, right? Now,
Yes.
there are mothers, especially who have family to take care, right? Especially when there are kids to take care. And they also have jobs that they are doing. But if they have to start something like working on their passion, time becomes one big challenge. And also they have
Yes.
that guilt of, hey, I'm not able to spend time and all. So, what is the message you want to give to these people, and how you have been able to like still like shuffle between these things and then make it big for yourself?
The first and foremost thing is accept that you are not perfect. You need not show everyone that you are a perfect wife, perfect profession, perfect mother, perfect everything. Accept it. First thing. Second thing is learn to delegate work. If we do not delegate work, we want it to be the perfect mother. So I want to do the cooking, I want to do the cleaning, I want to be with my kid, do the homework and everything. Okay. I want to be a perfect wife. I need to take care of my entire family, maternal, paternal, everyone. I want to be a perfect employee, which means I want to spend more than my extra efforts and everything. But instead, try to be productive. Learn to be productive, which is if I spend 8 hours, be productive in those 8 hours in office. It need not be 12 hours doing all the unnecessary activities, be productive. If I'm with my kids, spend quality time with them. And if there are chores which can be taken care by others, delegate it. Take help. Don't hesitate to ask help and also take help. Reach in a position where there are things only you can do. If there are things not only you, others can do, let them do it and pay for them.
Hmm. Very powerful message, right? I love the message that you gave now, right? Very powerful. Start delegating. Don't, and I think one thing that you mentioned about do not try to become perfect. I think one of the mistakes that we all do, right? We want to be a perfect person in job, in business, or whatever. So I think this is really powerful. And I'm loving the way you are like thought process and all. Experienced entrepreneurs might not be thinking the way you are thinking. So that's amazing. So now people who are like, one is, of course, you spoke about the mentors, the importance of mentor and all. What about the community? How important is it for having a powerful community? And what do you want to talk about the passionpreneur community you are with?
Passionpreneur communities tend to the power of infinity of energy. I would just say that statement. There are times, see, I'm a learner because I'm working on multiple things. Not all the times I get to onto the mic. I try to grab the attention. But in this community, I can see that there are people following different kinds of passion, which I would have never thought if I have not joined here. Every scenario, there is a X, Y, Z capability for it. One thinks in this, one thinks in the other way, other things. And there are a lot of questions which I want to ask, but we hesitate to ask. But it is being put by somebody else. And the power of magic. There is a book which was introduced to us in Passionpreneur community, which is nothing but the magic. Okay. And that is really playing a major role in our life. The two statements which I'm almost using every day is how wonderful. How wonderful this is if things are going on. And second thing is, I'm feeling very, very grateful that I have chosen to be this part. And being part of this community, let me tell you, I was there in a state. I want to kickstart the business. I was waiting for time. I was waiting for the commitment from my job also. Okay. I was going for a job switch. At the same time, parallelly, my business establishment is also going on. So I was asking my community members, team, can you just throw some magic dust on me or wish me the power? And I get to see more than 150 plus messages wishing everywhere. Wow. Where do we get such a people who are always thinking about others? It's just because we are now emptying our cup. We want everyone to grow. We want to help each other. We don't want to be a lone wolf. That's how a community grows. It becomes strong by sharing, by giving gratitude, by offering help to each other, growing together. So nothing could be more magical in my life, apart from being part of this wonderful community in this year. Even my business is a second thing. It is an outcome, I would say. But because I'm part of Passionpreneur community, that has taken the life. Because I was not thinking this year to start the business. It was all of a sudden made up, came up, and it's in place.
It's in place and it's doing amazing. So that's wonderful. Now, there are people who are not part of Passionpreneur, right? People outside the Passionpreneur community, right? Would you recommend Passionpreneur mentorship program to people outside there? And if yes, what is the message that you want to give to these people?
Yeah, I would 1000% refer all the people out there to join a mentorship program, that too with the Passionpreneur. The reason is there are 4 things which happen when we join Passionpreneur. You'll get clarity about yourself. You'll identify who you are. You'll grow together. You will build a self-image which builds your character, which gives you all the outcome.
Great, wonderful. And thank you once again for being here on the platform and inspiring a lot of people out there by your journey and what you're doing. So thank you for being here and all the best for your journey ahead.
Thank you. It is definitely great pleasure to be with you, Fatah Khan. I know the dream career which you have written. It is such a lovely book. People should definitely follow that to achieve, to meet their career goals in their life. It's been really a great honor to be with you.
Thank you so much once again and have a great day.
Thank you.